A Bears quarterback for the first time ever was voted by his peers as a top 100 player in the NFL. What's going on, guys? I'm back with another Chicago Bears offseason update video, which I'll be doing anytime the Chicago Bears update's going on, which we're going to be having a lot of those pretty soon because training camp starts tomorrow. I cannot wait. I'll be at practice day after tomorrow, the first day open to the public. Hope to see some of you guys there. I'll be having training camp update videos every single day on my channel, probably up a little bit late at night because I have work to go to in the morning, so they're not going to be up until probably 7, 8 p.m., maybe even 9 p.m. sometimes, so apologies for that, but I'll be sure to give you guys all the latest breaking news going on at Chicago Bears training camp. And before my camp update videos begin, I do want to talk about our quarterback Justin Fields being voted as a top 100 player in the NFL after the season he had in 2022. So in this video, I'll just be talking about my take on that, what it means for Justin Fields and the Bears. And obviously the top 100 list is voted on by the players, okay? So it's not a thing where it's like the Pro Bowl where people that don't know football at all, which is a lot of fans, are voting on stuff like that, right? That's a popularity contest. The NFL top 100 is actually voted on by your fellow peers, okay? Guys that play the sport at the highest levels, okay? Guys like Patrick Mahomes, like Nick Bosa, superstars around the league, obviously lower level players too, but like guys that actually play the sport at the highest levels, are some of the best at what they do, understand what it takes to be good at this game. These are the guys actually voting on this list. So for a Bears quarterback to be included on that list, that's damn special, okay? I don't care if you don't give a shit about the top 100. I give a shit about the top 100. A lot of other players around the league give a shit about the top 100 because it's a really cool award you can be given, okay, to be respected by your peers, guys that actually know the sport the best, okay? I think it's really damn cool a Bears quarterback made that list because a Bears quarterback has never made that list in the past, okay? Jay Cutler didn't make it, which I'm not even sure if they did this list back when he played. I think they did for a few years, but regardless, Cutler was never on that list. Obviously, Trubisky was not on that list because Trubisky wasn't really feared by anybody, by his opposition, but Justin Fields, with the things he did on the ground last year, which obviously he hasn't broken out as a passer yet. So when he breaks out as a passer, then you can expect another, jump on this list to maybe the 40s or top 30 range, okay? If he actually does get something like 3,500 passing yards or 4K passing yards even next season, which is a lofty goal. But if that happens, then you can expect him to be much, much higher on this list. But the fact that even just as a runner, he was so damn special, so damn elusive. I mean, doing legendary stuff every single weekend, breaking records week after week, going off for 100+ rushing yards in back-to-back games, having that game against the Dolphins where he had, I don't even remember how many he had, but I think he had like something like 160+ rushing yards, just doing crazy things, leaving defenders in the dirt. I mean, why can we not celebrate that? I know that we had a bad season last year, obviously, but the team around him was so bad as well, okay? The defense was the worst in the NFL. So Justin Fields doing the things that he did by himself with such a bad supporting cast, I think it should be celebrated that he was able to be that special. And, other NFL players are clearly celebrating that, respecting that, because they voted him as the 86th best player in the NFL. Now, around the league, guys, on Twitter, fans are super, super mad at this, obviously, because they all think Justin Fields absolutely sucks, which, obviously I understand. He hasn't proven anything so far as a passer. 2,300 passing yards is not good for a quarterback, but fans fail to realize the context behind those numbers, okay? Obviously, if you watch the games, you could tell there wasn't much of anything to be had in the passing game. Obviously, Fields does have, areas to grow on, so it's not a thing where I'm only blaming it on the supporting cast because Fields does have to get better, but the supporting cast was so bad where a lot of quarterbacks would have failed, okay? Having EQ St. Brown as receiver number 2, having, stretch in which we didn't even have Mooney or even Claypool. So we had, I think in that Bills game, like, Velus Jones as receiver number 1. Like, what is he supposed to do in that situation? Offensive line was so bad too. We only called 21 passing plays per game, okay? Fields only had 21 passing attempts per game. Yes, he turned some passing attempts into runs from leaving the pocket too early. But what I'm trying to say is, guys, he was not given a fair shot last year, but still to be so elite at something that opposing defenders are staying up all night wondering how they're possibly going to defend you, that is really cool, okay? That a Bears quarterback is making opposing defenders, think those things, okay? In the video, the top 100 video, which Field segment I think is on YouTube right now, so you can look it up and watch it if you want to. But Nick Bosa, okay, one of the best edge rushers in the NFL, he was giving so much praise to Justin Fields. And like a lot of these edge guys, they have struggled against Fields to contain him because he is that damn fast. Okay, he's one of the fastest players in the NFL, not only at the quarterback position, but among any players in the NFL. Okay, I think that last year he actually had the most runs of 20 plus miles per hour besides Tyreek Hill. Okay, think about that. Besides Tyreek Hill, that's freaking insane. So yes, I know he has to improve as a passer, and if he doesn't, then he's probably not going to be in the Bears going forward because it's a passing league, you know, and you have to be at least an average passer to be a starting quarterback. But if Fields does have the breakout next year that I think he's capable of having now with a good supporting cast, okay, the supporting cast no longer is an excuse, you know, having Claypool, DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, an improved offensive line. Okay, you got Darnell Wright on the right side, you added, you know, Nate Davis, a good veteran. You got rid of Sam Mustipher. Thank the heavens, thank God he's gone. You know, it's not a bad situation anymore for Justin Fields. So, you know, this year he is going to be held accountable if he's not improving as a passer. But I do think, guys, all the tools are there, man, for a breakout season as a passer from our QB1. Okay, he was a really good passer at Ohio State, one of the most accurate passers of all time in college football, which I know it's obviously easier at Ohio State because you have those dominant weapons. You have all day to throw the football, which he did not have in the NFL, which is why his adjustment period also might have been a little bit longer. You know, he wasn't, you know, as ready to play with bad players as other quarterbacks might have been, but we've already seen him dominate at the highest levels when he does have a good supporting cast, and I think that he now does have that good supporting cast. So, man, I got high hopes for Justin Fields QB1. I know a lot of you guys do as well. And it's really cool to see, you know, other people around the league respect him like this because, again, I cannot remember a time when a Bears quarterback has had this much hype around him from other players in the NFL. Okay, not only us Bears fans, because us Bears fans can hype anybody up. We hyped up, you know, Jay Cutler. We hyped up Mitch Trubisky. We hyped up everybody because we're loyal, diehard fans. But this is the first, you know, instance in where other players are actually hyping up that, you know, our quarterback, which usually does not happen. So I thought I'd talk about that. I think it's really cool personally. I know a lot of you guys don't care about it. A lot of other fans around the league also don't care about it because they think it's just, you know, a BS thing where, you know, if you're popular, you're going to make it. But, you know, this is the Pro Bowl voting, guys. This is actually voted on by the players, which I trust a lot more usually than the fans, okay, who just call Justin Fields a running back all day on Twitter, you know, sitting at home with no job. So, you know, we'll see who else makes this list. You know, if any other Bears make this list, I think that DJ Moore has a chance. Tremaine Edmonds also has a chance. But besides for those two, I don't think anybody else would be making this list because we had such a bad team last year. But let me know your thoughts down below, guys. What do you think about this? Do you think that Justin Fields is going to break out as a passer next season? I sure think so. I'll be back with daily training camp videos very, very soon, probably on Thursday or maybe Wednesday if we get any reports on Twitter. Not sure if that's going to be open to the media at least. I know it's not open to the public, but maybe to the media, which if it is, then I'll have tweets to report about. But regardless, I'll be back with more videos. Enjoy your night, guys. As always, bear down.